We'll whistle and call it foul.
That better not be on 23.
Got a foul on blue, 23.
No way. No way.
Shooting 2
You
fouls.
called 4 fouls on
That's her
her.
5th foul.
That's her 5th foul. Okay.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You better check with your
All
partner.
right, good job,
You
good
better
job.
check with your partners.
Okay.
That's terrible. You called 4 of them. And there's got to be some contact.
Back just a little bit. Back. Listen to you.
Well,
What did you see from your angle?
well, I saw there was no contact. There was not even any contact, and you called 4 straight fouls on her. You know, you got to get help on those.
Okay.
You know, you got to go, you can't just do that. You got to be aware of the situation. She's my leading scorer, and you gave her 4 fouls.
Okay, Coach. From my angle, what I had contact on the play.
He's right. He had it on your
What are you
side.
doing down here?
Coach, I'm going to have you go back over here a little bit and discuss it.
You know, this is terrible. You called 4 fouls. You know, he had a better angle than you did.
I can talk to my partner on it, Coach. I believe from my angle, it was a good foul. It was contact.
Did you go to him? He had a better angle.
From my angle,
He had a better angle.
he could have had a better
But
angle.
you had called 4 straight fouls on her.
Coach.
She scores 10 points a game. She's my leading scorer.
Yes. Yes.
I'm the furthest official, so I'll be under the gym holding the ball.
Yeah,
Players.
23.
That can't be on 23. That cannot be on 23.
That's her 5th.
That can't be on 23. You called 4 fouls on her.
Coach, I hear you, Coach. I hear you report the foul, you get the 5th foul out here, and we'll come talk.
But, you know, that's too late then. It's too late. You reported.
Coach, you need a sub?
Oh, it's
I mean,
his play.
he had a better
It's not my
angle than
player.
you
My
did.
player's
You
shooting.
called 4 fouls on her. 4 straight fouls.
What did you
She's,
see on that foul?
well, I saw there's got to be at least be contact. This is college basketball. You know, you got to have a better
I will
clue.
listen to you, Coach, but we're
You know,
not
I don't
gonna
know why
talk to
you're
you,
on
Coach.
staff.
Coach, talk to me, Coach.
I am
I'll listen
talking to you.
We're not gonna yell at each other, let me know what you saw.
But,
now.
you know, this is college basketball. You can't call stuff like that in college. You know, this is not JV basketball.
Coach, my rule, that was a foul, clearly impacted the play. Took the ball to the hole, we had to call
But
it.
you called 4 fouls and there was no contact.
That's her horn. That's all we're doing.
Get the sub in.
Give me your sub.
Oh, Jamie, go on in. Hope you can stay in longer than your partner.
All right, Rob.
That better not be on 23.
Coach, that's a great call. That's a great call.
Excuse me, time. I didn't even report the
What?
foul yet.
What
That
is
can't be
time?
on 23. It can't be on 23.
Warning, coach, let me report the foul, then we'll talk. Thank you. Whew, White, 32, hit. 2 shots.
That's her 5th.
See, you called 4 fouls on her. You know that? You
Coach,
called 4
She's
fouls.
gonna have all game.
You
Coach,
called 4
4
fouls.
She's
Foul.
attacking my
Does
players
Does
all
Randy
game.
know?
Yes, you
Does
do.
Randy know you're on staff?
Clock.
Start.
How did you get hired? That was terrible. There's got to be contact. This is
Coach, I'm gonna
college
need a sub.
basketball. This is college basketball. You got to be the
Yeah, but you're
shortest
playing-
guy on the court.
Delay game. Technical foul. Personal. We got
15. That's 15
So we have.
I thought Randy needed 6-foot
Oh,
officials.
probably go hold it for me.
What do you got?
So we have delay game because coach he's gonna get a technical foul because he didn't have a sub. Then he made it personal, so we have 2 technical fouls. He's ejected.
Okay, so initially though, we had a disqualified player, right?
Yes, we had a disqualified player,
Okay,
which is 5 fouls on 32.
okay.
Then we have, because the coach didn't have a player at the time when the time elapsed, so then that coach, he get a technical foul for that. Then he made it personal, he gets a second technical foul, he's ejected.
He's ejected?
Yes,
Okay, does he know that yet?
not yet. Wanted to let you know first.
Just wanna make sure you're in the loop here.
So what we have a disqualified player, 5th foul. So that player will be gone by 32. Then, because the coach didn't have a player at the table at the appropriate time,
Hold up for me, Joe.
he
Hold
first
up a second.
technical foul.
That's not even the right number.
Hold up for me.
That's
All
not
right,
even the right number.
we'll get it right. I'll
And
make sure
then
before
we
we get it right before we put it in play.
The second one, then we have he made it personal, so then we have another technical foul on him, that coach ejected.
Okay, here we go. Let's shoot 2.
Yes,
And then
we have the foul, which
you
because
get
they're
it also.
on the bonus grade, we don't shoot that.
Okay,
Then we have 2 technical.
so we're gonna put the ball in play. Where?
We're gonna put the ball in play at
can see why it takes three of you to get together.
Hang on, Coach.
Why is he still here? Yeah, because technically we're gonna put 1 minute on the clock to get rid of him while we're doing this. Yes.
So free throws.
We just want to bring that
We
stuff
ended at the
up.
end of the second free throw, live ball.
Thank you.
That's one in the game report.
Cindy and Brandon, so we can get them back together.
All right,
You ready for the whistle?
yeah.
Oh, we're in it now.
Yeah, you just called the foul.
All right,
Foul, foul.
blue 23.
That can't be on 23. That
Hang on,
cannot be on
hang on,
23.
hang on.
You called 4 straight fouls on 23.
Coach, 1 second. I'll be right to you.
But before you report, once
Coach.
you reported, it's over.
Coach, 1 second.
Can you go to your partner first?
No. Blue 23.
He had a better angle.
32
That-
is our
No, it
shooter.
can't be on 23.
Shooting down here.
That's her 5th foul.
This
See,
foul.
you
All right.
called 4 straight fouls on her.
We got 5.
You called 4
5
fouls
on
on her.
32. 5 on 32. Okay.
4 fouls in a row.
Give me 20 seconds.
Okay.
4 fouls.
Coach, do you have a sub?
Player's been notified.
Don't I get some time?
You have 20 seconds. We just started.
You called 4 straight fouls on
And
her.
you have a horn? Have we had our second horn?
Not yet.
You had 4 straight fouls.
Okay, cool. 1 second.
1 second, but you keep telling me 1 second.
Okay, give me a sub.
Okay, Michelle, go on in.
Hey, you
Hope
sub.
you last longer than the other partner.
Which side are we shooting on?
This end?
That
Two
end.
shots.
2 shots. And I'm opposite table. No,
No, you're
No,
taking.
you're not. You're more than welcome to go, Cox. All right, Cindy and Dylan, go ahead and Cindy and Dylan.
Be right back. Let me get
Okay. The whistle and you're gonna call foul.
Ready?
Ready?
Ready.
That better not be on 23. That better not be on 23.
Coach, give me a sec. Blue, 23, hit.
You called
2
straight,
shots.
4
That's
straight
right.
fouls.
32 is our
4
shot.
That's her
straight fouls on her.
That's her 5th.
4 straight fouls.
Coach,
That's her 5th foul.
we're gonna
You
do
called 4
substitute.
fouls in a row on her.
Coach, I understand that.
This is college basketball. There's got to be contact. This is college
Okay,
basketball.
so
There's
it's
no,
okay.
you didn't have a good angle. He had a better angle than him.
I understand, Coach calls the foul, or fouls been called. You have 15 seconds. Or, I'm sorry, is it 15?
15.
Yeah, 15 seconds. Please, there's
Can you get
substitution.
help on that before you foul her? Well, you already fouled her.
Foul her.
I don't see how you're on staff. Okay, Michelle, come on in.
Substitute. Who's doing?
All right. Thank you, Dylan. Cindy and Lisa. So read,
That's all I get?
no.
That's all I get?
Hey, if you want to read this first, and after you're done reading, you got all the information.
You can have another partner.
That girl. I like it. She objected a little.
Okay, so I call the foul.
When he blows the whistle, you're gonna call the foul. Fist. Call the foul.
Tell me when you're ready to start.
I'm ready. 2 shots, partner, 2 shots. White 32s are, white
That can't be on 32.
white 32s are
She's
shooter.
not even in the game.
Blue,
23's in the game.
23, hit, 2 shots.
That's her
You
5th
called
foul.
4 straight fouls.
That's her
You
5th
called
foul.
Coach, I hear you, coach, I hear you.
That's her 5th.
Hey, partners, that's 32's 5th foul, 32's 5th
Got
foul.
a better official than that. You
Got it.
are a better official. That was 4 straight fouls. That's my leading score. You just fouled her out on a random, that's not even a college call.
Oh, coach, I need you back in your box, please. I'm talking with this
You
coach.
know,
Thank
that's
you.
not even a college mechanic. I mean, you know, you couldn't go to help
Coach,
for
step
that.
back here, please. Thank
You
you.
know what, I mean, I don't understand how you can make that call forced. I know you're on staff, and I know this is your first year, but it's still college basketball.
Okay, are we gonna get
Coach, I
shooting,
hear-
or what are we doing? We're shooting, coach.
Wait, when are we gonna
Everybody's
shoot?
on
You're
that
you're letting him ice my player.
Coach, I
You're
hear
letting him ice my player. Why are we not shooting
That's-
already?
And she's yelling, and you're not even talking to your partners.
I talked to him, we're all lined up, we're ready to go, sir.
Okay, well,
Michelle,
let's
come on
shoot
in,
then.
Michelle.
Let's shoot.
Okay. Cindy and Doug.
Ready?
Yep. And a foul. Foul's on blue.
That cannot be,
32.
that cannot be a foul.
2 shots.
That
Watch
cannot be a
1 second,
foul.
1 second, coach.
That can't be a foul.
Give me just a second,
That
coach.
can't be a foul,
Give
though.
me a second, coach. 1
There was
second.
no angle. You
Give me
didn't
1
have
second.
an
That's her
angle.
5th.
Fifth
You
foul.
didn't have an
Coach,
angle.
talk to me. Talk to me.
Well, you didn't have an angle. You called 4 straight fouls on
What
her.
are we doing?
I know this is your first
Just a
year.
second, coach, I'll be right
I
back.
You're,
know
you're
this is
letting
your-
him ice my shooter.
Okay, so here's what's happening.
Let's
You've
go.
got 5,000 on number 23.
Hey, let's
5,000
go.
on
I
number
want my
23.
player
You're
shooting.
what
Okay,
is
she's gonna
going
go to
on?
line.
I mean, you don't even go
Start
for
the
help.
clock, 15
You have
seconds.
no angle. You called 4 straight fouls, and you're acting like you don't even care with your arms crossed. This is college basketball.
Coach, I gave you an opportunity to talk to me about it.
But you walk away, you go talk to her.
Coach, I need your sub, coach, I need your sub.
Okay, Michelle, come on in.
Sub's in.
Treat her better than you treated my last one.
You got it, coach.
Okay, Doug, send it out.
We're in the fourth quarter, how about that?
Okay.
We're in the fourth quarter.
All right, you just add to the scenario.
No,
Third quarter, fourth quarter.
Down here.
Don't worry, it's in February. It's in February.
We have to- home game.
Conference game, I've got that.
That's what-
And I
He
have
should
to
be the
win.
whole- He should be the lead. He's on
Most
the
games, I
whole
would
team.
think. Most games, I would
Okay,
think.
Gator, blow your whistle and we'll have a foul call.
Good job.
Nailed it.
That
Good
can't be
reaction.
on 23. That cannot be on
One moment, coach,
23.
I'm gonna come right back and talk to you about
Wait
this.
a minute, before you
23.
record it, you can't do
It's
that. You called 4 straight
2
fouls
shots.
on her.
That's her
You
fifth.
called 4
That's her
straight
Bill,
fouls.
so I'm gonna talk to you about that in a second. Right now, I
She's
need to
my
let you
leading
know,
scorer.
that's 23's 5th foul. I'm
Are
letting
you
know.
related to,
We start
I mean,
the
are
time,
you
okay.
related to anybody that goes to school here?
No,
I mean, that's like a hometown call. This is college basketball. You cannot do that in college basketball. I know it's your first year in the RMAC, but you can't do that stuff. Because Randy usually hires good officials. I don't know where he got you.
Hey, he's the best official. He's got my player on the
That's
line.
because he's a hometown official.
He's not
How about
on
you talk
this
to
is
me?
yours.
Talk to
Hey,
me.
don't
I don't
touch
want
me.
you-
Do not touch me. Do not touch me.
That's my mistake.
You know, this is ridiculous.
Oh.
This is
We have a
college
sub. I know, I've been
basketball.
waiting. You don't have a, do you have a sub?
Michelle, come on in.
It's too late, unfortunately. I'm gonna have to assess a technical foul
Oh.
to this bench. The sub was
You
not
touch
there in
me,
time because
you
of the
touch
court.
me, and now you give me a technical foul?
I would give myself one for that if I could, but I can't.
Well, I can. I can. I'll go, it's good in the game report. That's ridiculous. You touch a coach. That's bad. That's really bad. This is college basketball. I know it's higher than you're
You got a sub in?
used
Sub
to.
in.
Okay.
Help me out here. I understand.
Gator, you have the ball?
I got the ball on the shoe.
Well, go help
Okay.
him.
We got a,
32's
He
been,
needs help.
23's been notified.
I hear what you're saying.
He
So
needs
sorry,
help.
so
We're gonna get it right. Okay?
I have my sub. He brought the sub off the bench to bring into the game, Gator, so that sub is in.
He's not even dressed like a
We're
basketball
in. Getting
player.
the free throws.
You also have a technical foul.
You should
Okay,
be talking
we
to
need
him.
to go
He had a
first.
better angle. He had a better angle. I don't know what
We
you're
have
talking
2
to him
free
for.
throws for the technical foul.
Okay.
Any player can shoot.
He's height
those 2
challenged.
Free throws. We're gonna take those first.
Okay.
So coach, I need a shooter for the technical foul.
I got him.
Okay, is that?
He's
He's
not
coming
tall.
with his camera to the, shoot his
He's
2
gonna,
free
it's
throws.
gonna be an action shot.
He's not tall
He's got
enough
his
to be a
GoPro.
college official.
There's a height requirement? There you go. 2 free throws for the technical, 2 for the shooting foul.
Okay.
Sit in, Jose.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ready?
Hey, remember, he carries a gun.
Foul, blue 23. That can't be on 23.
23,
Wait a
whoa.
minute. Whoa, whoa.
That's
That
her
can't be on 23.
That's her fifth.
You called 4 straight fouls on her.
Coach, hold on.
You
real quick,
called
Coach.
4 straight
Five
fouls.
fouls,
You
blue
called 4
23.
straight fouls
Coach,
on her.
she has 5 fouls.
That's my best player. It's only the second
Coach, I was
quarter
trying to
and you
read.
called
I need
4
a sub.
fouls
I need
on
a
her.
sub, Coach, I need a
23
sub in
minutes,
for
you're
blue 23.
What,
15
what,
seconds, 15
what,
seconds,
what,
okay.
why did you call a foul? This is college basketball. There's got to be contact in college basketball for a foul. It can't be a vicinity play like Major League Baseball. It's got to be a foul.
Coach, I understand. and I'm
There's
hearing
gotta
you,
be
but I need a
contact.
sub in, Coach.
And I
need a
know
sub in.
this is your first year. You're not even familiar
That's
with
15
this.
seconds. Coach, time. I need a sub, please.
Michelle, go on in. Do
Sub
better
in.
than you.
Sub in.
You got to treat her better. You can't foul her out in the quarter
Okay,
either.
Coach.
You know, this is college basketball. You're getting paid big bucks.
I understand.
And Randy probably hired you conditionally, but, you know, this is ridiculous. This is college basketball. This is your first year. You know, you're on probation as a college.
Coach,
You know, you're
Coach,
making
yes.
$300 some for this, and you're not, and you give me that kind of call?
Coach, that was a foul. That was a push. We're gonna
A
call.
push, there was no contact. He had a better angle, and he's height
We can
challenged.
agree to disagree from your angle, and must have not been a foul. From my angle, I saw a push, Coach. There was definitely a push.
I mean, there's got, what, one hand, two, I mean, I don't
We can talk
understand
about
it.
this
I
all
don't
day, Coach.
understand it.
I will listen to you all
This is
night.
college basketball.
All right, thank you,
You are in a
Jose.
family.
Cindy and Bruce.
Yes.
Ready, buddy? You got a shooting foul, right?
Yep, I got a shooting foul.
Boom.
That better not be on 23. That
Okay,
cannot be
white.
on 23.
23.
You
Okay.
called four
What did they
straight fouls.
What do you mean white?
Is that number 5?
You called four straight
My player
fouls.
was shooting, why'd you
white
call the
32.
number?
Four straight
Gentlemen,
fouls.
I've got
That
white
wasn't
32
even
as
in
the
the
shooter.
area.
You can take care of that, we got 5 fouls.
That
Correct?
wasn't
You've been
in the
notified?
area.
Awesome. What's
That's-
that, your shooter? White 32. Okay.
That, you called four straight fouls on it.
23
It's the
been
second
notified.
quarter. This is college basketball. You gotta do better than that. You're making big bucks to call that kind of game. I don't know why Randy hired
Hey,
you. I
why are
really
you letting
don't.
him ice my shooter?
I don't know
Why are you
I don't know
letting,
why.
let's get
Because
this
this
show
is
on the
college
road. My
basketball.
shooter needs to
This is
shoot.
college
Why,
basketball.
you're letting him ice my
He
shooter?
had a better angle.
Did we notify the player already?
We did.
Yes.
We did, awesome. Thank
This
you.
is-
Can we get a clock?
He had a
Look at
better
my shooter
angle.
shooting.
He had a better
I need a
angle. You
substitute.
can even talk to your
That's
partners.
what we had. That's what we had. Coach.
You're getting paid for
You're
this?
doing a great job. Can we get a substitute?
Michelle,
Time's here.
go on in.
Come on in. Come on
They
in.
treat
So,
her better
okay,
than you
here we
treated
go.
the last one.
2 shots.
All right, Cindy and Travis.
Because Gator likes slow.
We got.
That better not be on 23. That cannot be on, how can you call that many fouls in a row? You're not paid per foul,
Coach, that's gonna be 23 fifth foul.
but you called four straight fouls on her. This is a college basketball. You're not paid by the foul. This is, this is ridiculous. He had a better angle. He had a better angle.
23, that's our fifth foul on 23.
Don't ask
Two
him,
shots.
he's from
Two shots.
Texas.
Coach, go back.
He's,
I can hear you.
this is ridiculous.
Been notified?
He doesn't even speak English.
Are we gonna
he's,
get this going? I want my
Shooting free
player
throws.
to shoot.
And she-
I
Coach,
want
let's
my
go back
player
to
to
box.
shoot.
Coach, go back
this
to
is,
my box.
You're
this is
shooting
college
at
basketball.
is my player.
This is college
Okay, we got it
basketball.
lined up.
This is
Shooter
college
lined up.
basketball.
That's our
I
shooter.
love it. You learned. You learned. I love it, love it, love it. Yes, I
This is
do.
college.
Signal and then go from there.
Okay.
Tell Gator when you're ready.
You are in the fourth period, and this is a 2-shot foul.
Okay.
That better not be on 23. You called four straight fouls on 23.
One moment, Coach. White. 23.
No, I told you it can't be on 23.
Why?
It cannot, how can you call that?
White.
How
Blue.
can,
Blue 23.
That's her fifth.
how can you call four straight fouls?
One moment, Coach.
That's her
Okay.
How
fifth.
can,
That's her
wait,
fifth.
you called four straight fouls on my leading player,
That is her 5th foul.
but
I did.
you called four straight fouls.
Thank you.
He had a better angle. He had a bit, this is college
Understand.
basketball. You're not paid by the foul.
Start the clock.
This is college basketball. I know you've been
Coach, we
officiating
need to-
long here, and I think Randy's getting ready to get rid of you. But that's a ridiculous call. That is a ridiculous call for college basketball. With your experience, you should do a better job.
In fact,
That's time.
thank you, Coach.
Okay, Michelle, come in. You better treat her better. You can't foul her out like you have everybody else.
2 shots.
2. 30, that's your shooter, Gator.
Okay.
Got it.
All right, Mike, Cindy and Aaron.
That better not be on 23. That cannot be on
Coach, I'll give
23.
it to you. Fouls on blue, 23.
I told you that can't be on
Two times.
23.
That's
You
your
called
fifth.
four straight
That's your
fouls.
Thank
You called
Start-
four straight fouls
Randy,
on
start a
23.
15-second
You
clock.
didn't even
The
have a
buzz
good
to start
angle.
and buzz after the-
That was
Okay.
four
Coach, I
straight
need a
fouls.
I need a replacement for 23, and
But
then I'll
you
be
called
happy
four-
to come back and talk
But
to you.
you called four
15
straight
seconds.
fouls. That's my leading scorer, and you foul her out on four straight fouls. You should be better than this.
Coach, I
Randy,
need a sub.
you're not paying, you're not
Coach,
getting
I
paid
need a
for
sub right
fouls.
now, and then I'll be happy to talk to you.
You better talk to me, because I'm going to let Randy know. For the money you're
Coach,
making, Michelle,
sub
come
right
on in.
now.
Michelle, come on in.
Something.
Sub,
This is ridiculous.
2 shots.
And he
Coach.
speaks, why are you asking him?
22, that's our shooter.
You should have gotten your partners involved, because you had no angle. This is college basketball. You gotta have contact.
Hey,
There
why are
should
we
be
freezing my
verticality.
shooter?
There should be some verticality.
Why are we freezing?
And
Why
we're,
are you
and
letting
you,
him freeze
We
my
should be
shooter?
shooting.
You know,
We should
you-
not be freezing my shooter. They should be shooting if they're doing
You know,
their
you
job.
should be doing a better job than this. You're not paid by the foul. You know, Randy should hire better officials. You know, you're not even from this area. You know, you get home, we get hometown every time we come here.
All right, thank you, Aaron. Cindy? It's a shooting foul.
But the foul.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Okay.
That better not be on 23. That cannot be on 23.
Coach, give me a minute. Coach,
What do you mean a minute?
Give me a minute.
It's- you're-
Blue 23.
It should be on
White
23.
shooting.
It can't be on 20. You
Blue.
called 4 straight fouls on 23. You are a better official than that.
White.
4 straight fouls.
We've got 5.
4
Okay?
straight
For
fouls
white
you
shooting,
called on
we've
her.
got 5.
You know, you're the best looking official
23's
in
been
this
notified.
league, but you put up with that. This is college
Coach,
basketball.
I've got 20 seconds for
You
you,
know,
and then we
but
can
you're
talk
a better
about
looking
this.
official than anybody else. You know, you're better looking than they do. They are. I don't know why you put up with them, but you should be better. This is college basketball. You
Coach,
called
I
4
really use
straight
this stuff right
fouls.
now, and then we
You
can
called
talk
4
about this.
straight fouls on my best player, and you're not even listening to me.
Coach, I'm
because that's-
listening. We've got 20 seconds. All right.
Michelle, come on in, come on in. Now, don't foul her out like you
Michelle,
have
come on in.
everybody else.
Okay.
You gotta let them make
Take
some
your sub.
whistles.
We've got 2.
We'll shoot 2.
2.
I got you, shooter.
Okay.
Shooter.
How are you, Coach?
Well, so you can see that
I
kind
need
of
you
stuff.
to stay on your side of the table.
Well, why
but
is he getting all this attention?
You know what? You bring up a really-
I need my attention
You
too.
bring up a really
this
good
is, you
point.
know,
Coach, come back here.
So we're talking about this. I'll come chat with you in a minute.
Sure get an opportunity
You're
to come
welcome.
back to me. You know, it's
Well,
just-
thank you. I gotta have you stay on that
but
side.
I think the hair's in her eyes. She missed the foul. She missed the foul.
I did the same thing she did.
You couldn't have.
Yep, I did, Coach.
No
All
wonder
right,
you're
Shane.
ready to retire.
You can sit. Point together when you're ready.
White foul.
That better not be on 23. It can't be on
I'll
23.
talk to you in a second.
Because he had a better
Hold on,
angle.
Coach, give me 1 second.
Wait, he had a better angle. You
Blue
gotta,
23.
no, you gotta go for
We got
help.
white 32.
You gotta go for help. This is college
That's her
basketball.
fifth. That's her fifth.
Okay, Coach,
This is
that's her
college
fifth. Hey, will you let me know what's
basketball.
her fifth, please?
You're not paid by the
Yeah, that's
foul.
5 of 23.
You're not paid by the foul.
23, you have 5.
You called 4 straight fouls.
Thank you.
This is,
I just
yeah,
got here.
you called 4 straight fouls. You've been in the league long enough. You should know in college basketball, there's gotta be contact. There has to be contact in a foul.
I might have missed it.
Well, then, but you fouled her out. If you tell me you missed it,
That's
you
15
just
seconds.
fouled her out.
That's 15 seconds.
Coach, that's a pickle foul on you, so.
Michelle, come on in. Don't foul her out either.
I'm sorry, we had a technical foul? Where's the table? We
Failure
got another.
to give me a substitute.
No, you were talking to me. You can't give me a
Hold on, Coach.
technical
Hold on a second.
foul.
Hold on.
You can't give,
So-
you were talking to me.
Initially, I had a shooting foul.
Okay. On,
Blue, the number's 23.
okay.
So we got
Okay.
white 32.
Okay.
So we need to
Alright.
shoot the administrative technicals first, or failure to get the sub in.
You were talking to me and you give me a technical foul because I was talking to you? That's not fair.
What do we zoom from?
This should be fair.
Shooting foul.
Life's fair in basketball.
We good?
I hope so.
You want to explain that to the coach? You want me to?
Which one was
You
the
were
R?
talking to me and you give me a technical
I
foul?
on the R? He's already mad at me? Well, who's getting worse?
You gave her a curve right there. So he gave you a curve, in my opinion. And what he should say, you should respond back that you're either gonna tell the coach yourself, you're gonna take that responsibility, or let Robert diffuse the situation for you. So he threw you a pretty good curve on that one. We hadn't had that scenario.
Okay.
You were talking to me and you give me a technical foul? You didn't even give me a chance.
Because again, that, and Gator has a good point, because we look at, I know what my dynamics of the crew is, and I know if Scott wants to handle this by himself, or if Gator wants to handle this,
Okay.
or if I may be working, not these guys, but I may be working with a younger official, and maybe I can tell by their body language and everything, they don't want to step up and deal with that,
Gotcha.
then I give them that opportunity.
That makes sense.
Just food for thought.
Yeah, if it's a coach you don't know, you don't have nothing to do with,
Yeah.
he does,
Cindy.
Yeah.
Robert's got it,
That
I'm
might
going
just make
opposite.
this worse.
Exactly.
If it's a coach I know real
That's
good,
where-
And when you're off
I
the
got
line,
this.
take it
Yeah.
every single time.
Yeah.
Every single time.
And most likely in that situation, if that was the situation, I'm not even gonna give you that opportunity, I'm gonna say, I'll take care of it.
Yeah.
because of that relationship. And